So, allegedly, it all kicked off at the Oscars yesterday. If anybody actually watched or noticed, as I just turned my light on. And this is the David Watson opinion, so I'll give my opinion on it. It's first thing in the morning here. I've just got out of the shower. Yeah, so Will Smith slapped Chris Rock for making a joke about his wife. And already it's running around the internet. It's an entanglement, which I thought was quite funny. Some people are already questioning whether or not it was real. Was it staged? I don't particularly care, if I'm honest. To me, it's about as irrelevant as the Oscars. I've got some time to kill, so I'm going to talk about it because I haven't uploaded anything lately. And yeah, I don't. The last time I heard anything of Will Smith, it was something to do with his wife openly having an affair. It was called an entanglement, and he supported her because it's empowerment to women. And then gets upset when Chris Rock makes a joke about his wife. I believe because she has a medical condition, which is why her hair is short. But it was still a joke. You guys, they know Chris Rock. It's you get upset about that, but that's the Oscars, really, isn't it? And then I started watching the speech for his acceptance speech, and I seen the tears, and he started talking about the struggle and something about he just wants to be a vessel for love, the guy who's just slapped somebody. But then I switched it off because the thing is, I thought I actually had an opinion about this, and really, I don't, because that's how irrelevant A-list celebrities are in my life. It's just like, and I swear to you, I thought, oh no, this will be a good topic to talk about. What do I think about the entanglement thing? Chris Rock, Will Smith, and I was just like, I don't care. And that is probably the biggest thing about this. I don't care. And I don't think anyone cares as much as Hollywood and the Oscars. It's like they're so desperate for ratings. They're so desperate to still be this big iconic thing that they were in the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, and possibly even the 90s. But a bit like everything, once you start going so woke, nobody cares. And one of the things about the Oscars back then is, one, nobody ever talked about the racism. Nobody ever talked about the fact that to win an Oscar you have to lobby organisations. No, none of that was known generally in the wide public, in the sphere of knowledge that is available now on the internet. And secondly, you didn't have anything else going on in your life. It's very difficult for people to understand what life was like before the internet. If you've grown up in an internet world, you can't imagine what it was like. Like, I'm in the UK, and I remember when there was only 3 TV channels, then 4, then 5, then we got Sky, cable, and all of that. And yeah, but if you did not live pre-internet, you cannot imagine what that world was like. To be, in a world without the internet and a world without many TV choices, a world where if it was on the front page of the news, you couldn't help but see it because everywhere was newspapers. And people back then they cared about the Oscars. People gave a shit. It meant something. Whereas now, I think the last thing that was big at the Oscars was that selfie. It trended on Twitter. The most shared photograph, blah, blah, blah. And probably shared by everyone's publicist and their publicist. And I don't know how many people how many run-of-the-mill people, everyday people, are actually on Twitter. I mean, I'm on Twitter, but I don't really use it. And I'm on Instagram because I always talk about my coaching. But I'm on TikTok because of that. I'm on Facebook because of that. I'm partly on YouTube for podcasts. But yeah, that's literally how it's an irrelevant entanglement. It's just meaningless to me. So that's my opinion. If you've got an opinion, if you care or don't care, leave your comments below. I always like to read them. Thank you for watching.